Welcome to the Geeks and Greeks podcast, where we bring in the latest and greatest in the world of sports. We couldn't be more thrilled to kick off this exciting journey with all of you. In this podcast, we'll dive into everything from game recaps to news and hot takes. Whether you're a diehard fan or just someone looking to stay in the loop, there's something here for everyone. So grab your favorite team's jersey, settle in with some snacks, and let's get ready for an adrenaline-packed ride through the world of sports. Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of the Geeks and Greeks podcast. I can't wait to get into this. We are post All-Star game of the MLB, and it was a good game, guys. Did anybody get a chance to watch a little bit of it?
I did.
I did not get to hear or watch it, but I did hear some recaps of it.
Yeah.
It sounded like a lot of fun.
Yeah, I got to watch some of the recaps. It did look like a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I didn't catch it live. I just had a lot going on last night.
Yeah, same here.
The recaps look fun. This is one of those where I do actually kind of wish I got more of a chance to watch it, because the MLB All-Star Game is actually pretty fun.
Yeah.
This is one of those games that you really can't phone it in. Like, you actually got to play the game. Like, same with like hockey. Like this and hockey are really the two best All-Star games, because the dudes actually go out and play the game, and it just makes it so much more fun.
And I was going to bring up something hilarious about the tiebreaker, the swing off that they had.
Swing off, yeah.
And I had to point out the hilariousness of Kyle Schwarber from Philly, who, you know, like Philly guys have to do, they have to make it all about themselves.
What made it even more fun is that he went to IU, to college.
That shit,
I did
nice.
not know that.
Yeah.
Heck.
So, but yeah, National League won this 6-7, and I looked it up because I knew that they used to have a rule a few years ago that whoever won the All-Star game, that league would then have home field advantage for the World Series. They no longer have this rule, but they used to, which always I always thought was kind of interesting. At least it also kind of gave them a little bit more to play for. I also got the people that were against it. I also kind of understood the people that didn't like it. I got both arguments for and against it, but
I think that removing that has given them the ability to have more fun with it. Like, you don't have to be so serious about it. It doesn't have to be a buttoned up, like, perfect game of baseball. You don't have to go out there and play your best. You just have to have a good time and, like, send everybody home happy.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the idea of there being external consequences for the All-Star Game or Pro Bowl, depending on your sport, because it really turns the game into something of consequence. It's not just a Hawaiian vacation in some sports situation.
yeah. But at the same time, I mean, to play devil's advocate, though, a lot of the guys that are being in the All-Star Game doesn't matter to them, because most of the guys that are there aren't even going to be in contention for the World Series. So it's like probably about 3/4, if not more, by the time it gets to September, or like, you know, into September, aren't even going to be playing for a World Series. So it's like, it really doesn't matter.
Now, did I hear correctly that if you refuse to play in the All-Star game, you lose your All-Star status?
I have no idea. I really don't know.
It's absolutely crazy if that's the truth.
Yeah, I really don't know how that works with baseball. I mean, I know that with the NBA, there are some guys that get voted in that just don't play. A lot of them just claim that they're hurt, and so they don't play. I mean,
that's what used to happen in the Pro Bowl a lot, was guys would just claim they were hurt.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't play. It's like the only time Tom Brady ever said, "No, I'm hurt. I can't play a game."
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
But the other half of the baseball weekend involved the Home Run Derby, which I thought was pretty darn cool.
Oh, yeah. Home Run Derby is always a blast, man. Always. Like, I mean, this is also kind of growing up in the, late 90s and the 2000s where we kind of got spoiled. I mean, we had home run derbies with Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, Ken Griffey Jr. We had home run derbies in the steroid era, man. It was the greatest time to be a baseball fan. I'm sorry.
I know.
Like, you talk about, I mean, old people want to talk about, the 70s and 80s, which I'm sure they were fun, but nothing beats the steroid era and dudes just launching bombs for 5 minutes.
Honestly, that's like one of the reasons I kind of don't watch anymore. Because, like, back in the golden days of Sammy Sosa, Mark McGwire, and Ken Griffey, it's like, I've already seen the perfect home run derbies. Like, I don't need to see it. I never need to see them again. They're never going to top it.
No. Never. Like, it's just not as fun. Like, yeah, we had, that was, I think there was one year where it was legitimately, it was Bonds, Sosa, McGwire, and Griffey in one home run derby.
Insane.
That's the greatest home run lineup in a derby ever. It's never going to be topped.
Oh, and did you catch the part where Junior Caminero, I think his name was, he lobbed one over the fence, and the kids in the outfield, one of them reached over the fence and caught it?
Nice. That'd be pretty cool.
They still counted it as a home run, but even the kid was like, but I caught it. It's not a home run if I caught it.
Yeah. It's always fun with that, and it's stuff like that is what makes the All-Star Game fun and home run derby stuff like that fun. I mean, I love too that they always they'll round a different stadium every year. San Francisco is always one of my favorites for the stadium, especially with left field being McCovey Cove, because if you can launch it through left field, you put it in San Francisco Bay, because it's like basically where because if you can get it, it's not that much further past it and everything. I mean, Bonds used to put it out in the bay all the time. But yeah, so you get the home run derby and you're a left-handed hitter, you can launch them out into the cove, and people are out there in kayaks waiting for balls to come out there. Yeah. I mean, it's so much fun. It's so cool to see and watch. And it's like people be out there in the kayak, they'll get so close and they'll just dive out of the kayak into the bay and going for the balls and everything. It's so much fun. It's so cool.
You're secretly waiting for someone to get hit in the head and their kayak just flip over like an Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
yeah.
So completely unrelated to Major League Baseball, but recently we went to a Tin Caps game, and the funniest shit happened. One guy knocked it over the net, over the stands as a foul ball right behind him, and as soon as it went over the roof and into the parking lot, you heard glass crack.
Oh no.
And an advertisement come on the screen for glass repair. And it took me a minute to realize that that's part of their commercial, was the glass breaking.
Oh my god, that's great.
I was like, that is so perfect.
Yeah, they do that quite a bit. And whenever they foul one back like that, they're always advertising for windshield repair for Safe Light and all that. It's great. But we went to a Tin Caps game this weekend. Dude, I love going to Tin Caps games, man. It's fun. I mean, it's a minor league team, so we're high A, so we are 2 levels, or technically 3 levels below Major League system. So we have AA, then AAA, then you got majors. So, I mean, a lot of the guys that come through here, I mean, we get some guys that make majors, but a lot of them are never really going to make the Major League system. It's high A. We get a lot of the guys that are still either 18, 19, maybe 20-year-olds, but it's still a fun time. The stadium's a blast. We have a really nice stadium out here. I think for the most part, if I remember correctly, it's been voted top 5 minor league stadium in the country for at least I think 8-9 years in a row, something like that.
Oh wow!
And that's including all minor league stadiums from AAA to A.
Man, I moved out of Fort Wayne the year after that stadium opened. What the hell was I thinking?
I don't know, man.
Sounds like a good time.
It's a really cool stadium too. They really did that stadium really well. And we went to I went to the gift shop because I was looking around to see what they had and everything, and they had old Wizards jerseys back there. Nice. I'm like, oh, that'd have been so cool to pick up one of the old black and white Wizards jerseys that they had.
Yeah.
So they had some pretty cool stuff in there. It was tempting, but I really didn't feel like spending almost $100 for a jersey.
Yeah, no offense, but also for a minor league team, like that's a
Yeah.
lot for a minor league jersey.
Yeah, but it's the local team, so you kind of support your local team at the same time. So
Yeah, I used to go to the Camden River Sharks all the time, but they're not
that
there
Jersey?
anymore. Yeah, it was in Jersey. But I mean, Camden's like in the shadow of Philadelphia. It's just on the other side of the river. So like you go over the bridge and like the exit starts on the bridge and like you're getting off like the second you get off the bridge. It's right there on the riverfront. You go any deeper into Camden, like you better have a bulletproof vest on, man. Like you don't want to you don't want to be in that neighborhood, but right there on the riverfront where like the Camden River Sharks played and like the Camden Aquarium is like and the 76ers practice facility, like that's really really nice. And then like 5 blocks away, it's just they fired their police force for a reason at one point. Let's just put it that way.
Whoa.
all right, moving on.
But to wrap up the home run derby, please help me with this. Raleigh
Cal Raleigh.
won the home run derby with 18 home runs. Well done. And as is tradition, he was awarded the Giant Trophy, the Giant Medallion, and
Nice.
a belt, championship belt, which this year was presented by Cody Rhodes.
Let's go.
Real quick note before I want to say he's the first catcher ever to win it, and also
Oh, yeah.
he has the greatest nickname in baseball right now because he's called the Big Dumper.
He's also the first switch hitter to win the dart.
Yep.
I gotta say though, I don't know if you guys seen this, but Korean baseball, their championship trophy is a sword, and I don't understand why all other sports aren't doing this. Like, it is so cool to see the pictures of the like winners like holding up the sword on the pitcher mound, and they're all like posing towards it. It is cool as shit.
Not gonna lie, kind of surprised Japan doesn't do that.
Yeah,
In America, I know why we don't do it because you're considered a wussy if you don't have a gun.
you know what? There's no guns in baseball.
Yeah.
Get yourself
There's no
a
swords in
sword.
baseball either, not over here.
I mean, a sword's closer to a bat than a gun is.
Yeah, but I mean, this is America, man.
I mean, all right, yeah, all right.
America.
So moving along to
You live next to
AEW.
Camden, right?
Moving along to AEW All In. The first match of the evening was, Powerhouse Hobbs, Samoa Joe, and Shibata?
Shibata,
Alright, yeah, that.
the wrestler, man.
Versus Castagnoli,
Claudio Castagnoli,
Gabe Kidd, and Wheeler Utah.
Yuta.
Sure.
Man, you are butchering names today. So
I've never heard of any of these people. I know Samoa Joe and Powerhouse Hobbs, but
you don't know Cesaro? Claudio Castagnoli?
Nope.
No, he was Cesaro in WWE. Him and Sheamus were the bar. Yeah, that's Claudio Castagnoli. That's a different name
Why'd they change it? Sad.
because he changed brands.
Oh, and you
He
can't
was-
bring your name.
He was
Yeah.
Claudio before he went to WWE,
That's correct.
and then WWE changed his name to Cesaro.
Antonio Cesaro, and then they dropped the Antonio.
And then he became a
'Cause-
Pokemon.
Because for some reason, Vince just hated two names.
Oh yeah, I don't get it.
It was just more for him to have to remember, I guess. I don't know.
That's why he was Batista. No one
Yeah.
cares what your name is, Dave.
Dave.
I mean, to be fair, Dave's kind of lame for a wrestler.
It's fair. It's fair. But I mean, like, there are definitely lamer first names out there than Dave.
Right, but I mean, if you're going to put your name on a marquee for a world title match, what's lame? I mean, just putting Dave.
I'm working on a nickname, Mike. Anyways, next on the docket was MJF versus Roderick Strong. See, I can pronounce those.
Hey, there you go. You know either of those guys?
No.
This match was great, though.
Oh yeah,
Of course it was. MJF's in it.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said against Roderick Strong because he just happened to be this poor sucker that got pinned. This was actually a match against 13 or 14 other guys.
Yeah, okay. So this was the gauntlet match.
This was the Casino Gauntlet match.
Right.
And it ended with MJF pinning Roderick Strong.
Right, which makes the most sense because MJF just joined the Hurt Syndicate and now he's getting a title shot. But, like, this gauntlet match was fantastic. And just the format is great. I just don't like the random intervals. And I think the way I would fix it is I would have it a shortening interval. And so, like, maybe there's 2 minutes before the first person comes out. And then, like, it's 10 seconds shorter every time someone comes out. But I just don't like the random interval. It seems cheap.
See, I like this because I still get my 30-foot tall ticking clock on the Megatron.
Well, you still got that because they tell you 10 seconds before the person comes out.
Okay.
So, like, you do get to count down from 10, but it just happens randomly. All of a sudden, a 10 appears on the screen. You don't know when. Like,
you're
I
not
want a
paying
running clock the whole time.
So if you're not paying attention to the big screen and you're, like, focused on the fighting, you don't even know it's happening.
Exactly.
I mean, I guess I had two things. Is this... I mean, do they have a certain amount of people that are in the match, or is it just unlimited people until the match is over?
Unlimited people until the match is over.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think there were like 14 people in this match. It was kind of nuts.
I mean, I like this way better than Anarchy in the Arena.
You know,
The problem I have with Anarchy in the Arena is that Anarchy in the Arena is a good concept for people watching at home. For people in the arena, it sucks because you have no idea what's going on because everyone is everywhere within the building.
Right. This is at least contained within the ring because all the action still happens in the ring.
Right.
For a match like this.
Because I was at the Double or Nothing in one of the years in Vegas, I think it was like 22, when they did an Anarchy in the Arena match. And it's like, all right, like I have no idea what's going on because you had some stuff going on around the ring area, but you had other stuff going on backstage, and then you had other stuff going on like out in like the hallways in the arena as well. So you had to try to follow stuff on one Jumbotron going on in one area, and then on the other Jumbotron they had other stuff going on in the other area. And then you also had stuff going on in the arena, like in the ring and like ringside. So trying to follow 3 different shoots going on at the exact same time while you're in the arena without the announcers there to kind of tell you what else is going on is impossible. Yeah. And it makes for a terrible in-person event. Like at home it's fine because you can focus, because obviously on the TV you focus on one thing at a time.
Right.
But trying to follow everything in person, it's a terrible in-person match. It's an absolutely terrible in-person match.
So they have an expression in production. They say "follow the football," and that's a comment towards sports where doesn't matter what's going on over here or over here. You put the camera on the football because that's where the action is. If you can't follow the football, you have too much going on. You got to narrow your field.
Yeah. I mean, it was a match that was kind of invented during COVID. I mean, Stadium Stampede is arguably the precursor. And, of course, matches like this have happened before, but they didn't have these specific names or with this consistency. And I think it played really well in COVID because there were no fans to disappoint.
Right. There was nobody in the arena, so it was fine, yeah. But I think that may have been the last time they did it, though, I think. They may have done one more after
Stadium Stampede?
No, the Anarchy in the Arena when they did it in 22 when the crowds came back.
No, they've done it quite a few times. Yeah, they just had one a couple pay-per-views ago.
Yeah, it makes for a terrible in-person event.
It's as common as Hell in a Cell was in WWE for a while.
At least Hell in a Cell is contained because you can't really go anywhere.
I mean, that's fair. But I mean, because AEW's organized into the faction system, so basically everyone's in a faction. So it's like, it's so common that you have like 6 people against 7 people, and they're like, go get yourself another guy, and we're going to have Anarchy in the Arena. Yeah. And like, it happens like every other pay-per-view. Like, it really is their like common match now.
Yeah, it's just
So what I'm hearing is the AEW is kind of like prison, where you join a gang.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yep.
It's just prison. It's just prison game. It's prison warfare. And
Prison
like
warfare.
prison, there's no rules, so everyone does whatever they want.
But moving along to the next match, Dustin Rhodes versus Daniel Garcia. And apparently Kyle Fletcher and Sammy Guevara were also involved.
Fatal
I didn't even remember
four-way.
seeing this on the card.
So what happened was Adam Cole had to relinquish the belt at the beginning of the show. He hurt his ankle. It looks like he might have to retire. At least that's what his speech sounded like. He's not making any firm commitments yet to anything, is what he said. And it's like, yeah, that's pretty scary. But yeah, he hurt his ankle again. So he had to relinquish the belt, which is sad. But it gave us this triple threat, or the fatal four-way, that Goldust ended up winning, well, Dustin Rhodes, rather. And it was pretty good. I mean, they're in Texas, they're in Arlington. You know, there was a huge pop for him. Like, it's his third belt. But, I mean, it's Dustin's retirement tour. Like, why not cover him in gold? And it'll get him on AEW TV for a while, which will be cool. All in all, I think this was pretty good. I mean, it really, really sucks about Adam Cole. But
Yeah.
he's
had problems with that ankle for a while now.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to have to do an impromptu title match like this where you have to put it on somebody, might as well put it on Dustin.
Mm-hmm.
Give him a little bit of shine. He'll put it over on somebody else and put them over at the same time. Because that's
Right.
what he's going to do.
Because Dustin Rhodes is a veteran.
Old.
He's a professional. He knows how to do this.
Yeah.
He has wrestled in 5 different decades, and I think he's the first wrestler to ever do it, or maybe like the second behind Flair, or something like that. And I know that's crazy, but like his first one was in like, I don't know, it was like the
88?
year before, 88 or something like that. It was like the year
Yeah.
before the decade ended. So like,
like,
if you
yeah.
add them all up.
Yeah, it was like 88, 89, something like that.
Yeah.
I still remember when he set fire to his gold dust costume because he said the gimmick was stupid.
I mean, the gimmick started off as interesting and kind of cool. It just got dumb. It got dumb after a while because they just didn't do anything with it.
I mean, I think it weaved in and out. There were times that it was really cringy, and then there were other times that it was really great. And, like, if you remember the beginnings of NXT, and, like, him getting involved with that, and, like, his dad, and, like, Cody was there for a little bit, like, that stuff was really funny. Like, really,
I forgot that he
really
was in the
funny.
beginning of NXT.
Yeah. All of
But
that
the
was
Stardust
good.
and Goldust together was kind of just cringy and dumb.
I love Stardust so much.
Cody
and
hated
everyone
it so
hates on my
much.
boy. I don't know why.
Cody hated it too.
I know. That's why he quit. He
Yeah.
asked for a release from Wisconsin. He was like, I want to drop this gimmick. And they were like, no. Then he was like, okay, then release me from my contract because I'm not doing this anymore.
Yeah.
But I loved it.
But moving along to the next event on the card, we had Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay defeating Matthew Jackson and Nicholas Jackson. Since the Young Bucks lost, they have been stripped of their executive vice president titles, but that doesn't mean anything because they can still mess with the creativeness.
So,
I also don't really buy that they're not EVPs anymore.
I mean, gimmicks aside, this match ended 14 times. Like, it was insane. And I'm watching it with my 14-year-old kid. And it's just like, will the Young Bucks learn how to end a goddamn match? It's like, I mean, Steven Spielberg in Jurassic Park 2, The Lost World, like, that movie has 3 definitive endings. It's like that, but you just stretch that out over, like, to, like, 18 different finishes. It's insane. And, like, I get it. This is what the Young Bucks do. I get it's just a Young Bucks match. Will Ospreay is, of course, just going to appease them. Swerve Strickland looked like a badass through the whole thing. Yes, all of the finishes were badass looking. None of them should have been kicked out for. Like, none of them. It's just like, it's so frustrating when I'm like, I'm watching it, and I'm watching it with a 14-year-old kid, and you're not even connecting with them. Like, or a 15-year-old kid. Like, that's a problem. because you're supposed to be connecting to somebody, and me, grizzled old wrestling veteran, doesn't like it, and brand new wrestling fan doesn't like it. Like, there's a problem. I know there are people that like this, and yes, it was an adrenaline-packed match that I watched, and it was a feat to behold, but it was Cirque du Soleil. It wasn't wrestling. Like, you're just doing flips and kicks endlessly and pile drivers endlessly, and everybody's just kicking out of them and no one ever gets hurt. It's like, sell something. Christ.
Yeah, make them have consequences for their actions.
Right. You do a stuffed pile driver, he kicks out, jumps up, and hits you with the angel's wings. Like, what? Like, it doesn't make sense. You're just dropped on the crown of your head. Your spinal cord's compressed. Like, you should be flopping on the ground like a fish, even if you kick out. Like, don't get up and do a move.
I feel like I was just transported back to one of my diatribes back in 2021 when I was complaining about a Young Bucks match.
See, it took me 5 years, but I finally caught up to you.
This feels weird.
I'm almost ashamed that I used to defend them all the time. Like, it's so bad. Like, learn how to end a match. Your matches would be amazing if you did, like, 2 false finishes and then a proper finish. But, I mean, it's over 10. It's literally over 10 false finishes in that match.
Like,
No.
I feel like the only group that they ever got them to do that, where they had like 2, maybe 3, was like FTR.
Yeah.
Like, that was the only team that they've ever had a match where they've had a couple. No one's ever gotten them to do like no false finishes.
Yeah.
But like the only group that's ever reeled them in enough to do like 2 or 3 has been FTR.
Yeah.
If you're going to have that many false finishes, you need to have blood involved. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
seriously.
No blood at all. Lots of kicks to the face, but no blood.
Yeah. Which is why whenever they announce they do like the Lucha Bros versus the Young Bucks, I'm like, oh my god, I can't do it. I can't do it.
I loved their ladder match. That match was
Like,
so good. Because
I
it was a
mean,
ladder
but
match.
I mean, it's a ladder match, but still, it's like, god damn it, there's going to be so many false finishes.
Well, yeah, but you can't have a false finish in a ladder match because the whole point is to climb the ladder and take the thing down.
I know, but I mean, but you know what I mean, though. Like, there's no consequences for anything.
Yeah.
There's even more no selling.
There's even more. Put you straight through a ladder, you just get up and climb it.
Yeah.
But moving on to the next match, you had Athena versus 12 other people, but finally ending with her pinning Mina Shirakawa.
Hey, you got that one right.
Woohoo!
Yeah, everyone wants more Mina. So, again, gauntlet match, this match, style is great. This was insane. This one, I think, was better than the men's one. Like, there was one point when there was, like, probably 12 women in the ring, and all of them kind of paired off and took, like, a corner or, like, were right outside the ring, but they did this super wide shot, and they're all just wailing on each other at the exact same time. It was kind of pandemonium. Like, there were a lot more... In the men's, it was a lot more one-on-one, whereas, like, with the women's, it was just an all-out brawl through the whole thing. And, Tom, get your mind out of the gutter.
I can't.
It's wrestling, man.
It was on pay-per-view.
Yeah, that's fair. But then Athena wins it, and now we're going to do Athena versus Toni Storm, and I don't know who I want to win because, like, Athena's the forever champ. Of course she should win, but, like,
Yeah.
Toni Storm is my favorite world champion of all time, so I don't want her to lose.
I thought Asuka was your favorite champion of all time.
Asuka, first off, is not world champion presently. Asuka is my favorite wrestler of all time. I really think that Toni Storm is the most entertaining world champion that there has ever been.
I will give
She's
you that.
insane.
She's lost her damn mind. But speaking of Toni Storm, well, I'm skipping one, but I want to get into this one.
Yeah.
Timeless Toni Storm versus Mercedes Moné for the AEW Women's Championship.
I honestly believe that July 12th and 13th are going to go down in history as the best weekend for women's wrestling in history of professional wrestling.
Agreed.
This match was so good. I mean, so good. I finally understand why they're paying Mercedes Moné all that money, and holy shit, they need to pay Toni Storm more money, because, of course, I had to look it up. and Mercedes Moné is making $3 million a year versus Tony Storm's only making $200,000 a year, and it's like, Jesus Christ, pay Tony Storm more money, because holy shit, this match was good.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, I mean, you got to remember, when they signed Tony Storm, they signed her after WWE had just released her, coming off of not doing anything for almost a year.
That's fair.
And they signed her to like a 3 or 4 year contract. So
Yeah,
I think her contract's coming up here soon.
right.
So what I'm hearing is that the Cowboys need to take notes on how and when to sign.
It's not how Jerry works.
Jerry works on his own time. You don't care how much
Jerry-
it costs.
Jerry works on his own time, on his own pace, and on his own checkbook.
But the match I skipped to make the timeless was the Hurt Syndicate versus Jet Speed. And yeah, there's some other people involved, but the important parts were the Hurt Syndicate versus Jet Speed.
Yeah. So this match ended with the Hurt Syndicate retaining, and then the patriarchy fell apart. And it's funny because they really did bill this as the Hurt Syndicate versus Jet Speed, and then like the patriarchy got involved somehow, and like then by the end of it they were the main story. That like Nick Wayne beat the shit out of Christian finally, and like I can't believe the crowd booed Nick Wayne. Like, Christian has been one of the biggest pure heels in probably the last 2 decades of professional wrestling. Like, zero holdback. Saying literally anything. Like, one time Daniel Garcia was like, I went to go give your mom a visit, but I heard she moved, and said the address of the graveyard she was buried in. Like, was off limits.
Whoa.
Like, how is it that this guy who is just pure seething hatred heel is now the baby face just because he got like speared one time? Like, it was just like, what?
Because AEW has the most fickle fan base that there is.
I mean, that's fair. They do pretty much clap
turn
like
on the
seals.
drop of a dime. They like, because to them, honestly, heels and faces don't matter.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because you get these like philosophical AEW fans online, and I'm not saying that to make fun of them, just to differentiate them from the rest of us, but they're like, AEW doesn't have heels and faces, man. They're all complex structures of arguments that they're having within their brain and outside in society, and like we interpret them differently, and it's like, I don't think it's that deep. Like, I just think
It's
Tony
not.
Khan doesn't know how to book heels and faces because he thinks he's playing with action figures like he did when he was a kid. Like, that's what I think
Yeah.
it is.
This image of a grown man smacking action figures together.
I mean, you say grown man, but I said Tony Khan. I don't know if you've seen him, but he does not look like a grown man. He looks like he's about 17 years old. And has no idea what he's
everything.
doing. Yeah, puberty hair and everything, and has no idea what he's doing. He's just like, I'm here somehow.
Like, coked out of his mind. Like, I mean, just left Dad's basement. Like, I mean, wild, bug-eyed. Like,
Yeah.
dude. Like, I mean,
I love him, though, because he brought me AEW, and it's my favorite show on television.
My mind went to that scene in Spaceballs. Did you see anything? No, sir, I didn't see you playing with your action figures.
yeah. I mean, that's kind of what it is.
Yeah.
But moving along, we have Okada versus Omega for the Unification Championship. Please let it be a Unification Championship.
So I think it's real, and I think Adam was right about that source that I got the other day that said that Tony Khan said it was going to be a 3-way title. It says unified champion on the belt, and they gave it to him. So, like, I really hope that it is just one belt now. And, like, it sucks that it's called unified because it's, like, a lame name, but obviously Intercontinental was taken. So, you know, what are you going to do? I'm shocked that Kenny took the L here. I was really expecting him, like, especially when I heard the rumor saying that it was going to be 3 belts possible. It's like bringing back the belt collector moniker.
Too low of titles to be the belt collector for him.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, that's just his start. Then he goes on and takes the TNT title and then the AEW World title and wears them all over.
He's the mid-tier belt collector now.
Yeah. But, like, I don't know. Like, Kenny Omega, since he's come back from his diverticulitis, has constantly been selling that his weak spot is his stomach. And, like, that is the worst weak spot you can possibly have. Because if you can't take a body shot, you can't be in a fight. And he can't take a body shot anymore. And while this match was great, and I'm not taking anything away from everything that he did in the match, I'm so tired of watching him take a single punch to the stomach and then spending the next 20 minutes doubled over in pain because his diverticulitis is acting up. That's not how it works. If you were actually having that much pain from diverticulitis, you'd be dead because one of those things just ruptured and they'd be running you to the hospital. And it's like, or one of your stitches busted and you're bleeding internally and we should be rushing you to the hospital. Like, this isn't like, I don't know.
It is
so frustrating.
You know how we know that it's fake? Brock got taken down by diverticulitis.
Yeah.
And if Brock got taken down by diverticulitis, Kenny's getting taken down by diverticulitis.
I mean, the thing is like, I get that what happened is real. I get he lost 3 feet of his intestines, and that's just terrible. And I'm not taking away anything from that. Like, just stop selling it constantly. And, like, don't do the blood packet in the mouth, spitting up blood garbage, and then you're just back the next week. Like, and to be fair, he did sell it for more like a month. But still, like, just don't do that spot. It's silly. Because...
Or if you're going to do a spot, make it mean something.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, your stomach can't be your weak spot. Otherwise, it's basically your whole body is your weak spot. Because you can't function without your stomach.
Yeah, it's not a sustainable strategy if you'd rather get punched in the face than in the tummy.
Exactly. And that's basically what he's selling. Like, please punch me in the face, not the gut. And the announcers are like, how dare he punch him in the stomach? And it's like, what? It's a wrestling match. It's ridiculous. It's one thing when it's a knee and you take the brace off and you start smacking him with the brace. But it's like, all I ever do is watch people get punched in the stomach all day long. Like, and suddenly Kenny can't take it, and I'm supposed to still call him the best bout machine? I don't know. It was a great match, though.
Moving along to the capstone of the evening, we had Adam Page defeating Jon Moxley for the AEW World Championship. Way to go.
Did you guys watch any of this match?
Nope, not a bit.
I did not, no.
Oh my god, it was difficult to watch. I mean, I love hardcore matches, but like, when they pulled out the bed of nails and like, Hangman hit the buckshot lariat and like John just fell right back onto it, and like John hit the Paragon shift and Hangman's head just came right down on the bed of nails. Like, it was difficult to watch, especially because John was using the corner and not like the full thing of nails, because you know the dispersal of the force makes it an easier hit. And, like, he's hitting the corner of the damn nails. I mean, 30 seconds into the match, Hangman has John in, like, a headlock with his legs and just starts taking a fork and digging it into his face. And, like, you're just watching gashes open up on his head. Like, I love hardcore matches, and I loved this match, but there were definite times where I had to look away because all of the barbed wire was real. Like, it was insane. And then Hangman wins the exact same way he won last time he fought Jon Moxley in a Texas death match, where he creates a noose out of a chain and he hangs him over the side of the wrestling ring. And I thought Mox was going to die. Like, I literally thought the way he was selling, his face was purple. Like, I literally thought he was going to die for a second. This was insane.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving along to the other half of the fence.
Well, I was going to say, hold on. I mean,
Go ahead.
before we move on, I mean, because I do know after Hangman wins, he opens the briefcase and he pulls out the title.
Yeah.
I honestly was half expecting. I did see the clips of that. I was half expecting it to be a new belt.
You know, Casey really wanted that to happen too. I think it's cooler that it was that belt because if you zoomed in on it, you'd see that it had Daniel Bryan's nameplates on it still, because Moxley put it in the briefcase immediately and then never took it out, and so like Moxley never even put his nameplates on it, and so I think that was kind of cool too, like to know that like the whole time it was in that briefcase and it
Never
you know,
changed it.
never changed. Even the
Yeah.
nameplates didn't change.
I did not notice that. That is pretty cool. But I mean,
Yeah.
I really was like, I mean, they're this is the company of the ever-changing belt, so I was expecting it
Yeah.
to be a brand new belt. To be honest
That's
with
true.
you.
I mean, listen, I didn't notice it either. I was told that in an article 2 days after the performance, but like, it was cool when I found that out. And like,
Yeah.
I also am expecting the belt to change. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if, I mean, Dynamite's on right now, if Hangman's out there with a brand new belt today. So
Yeah.
that wouldn't surprise me at all.
But moving along to the other half of the wrestling fence, we had WWE Evolution.
Yes.
Some would say the better wrestling brand. Because, and I will give a fantastic example, Becky Lynch defeats,
You're such a
Bayley.
mark for her.
and I can never pronounce Lyra's name. It's not
You did
Valkyrie.
it right. Valkyria.
Valkyria. It's not Valkyrie. It should
No.
be Valkyrie, but it's
No,
not.
that's Taya Valkyrie. Not Lyra Valkyria.
But yeah, Becky Lynch defeats them both in a triple threat match for the Women's International Championship. Way to go.
So she won this match. Becky Lynch hits the Rose Plant on Lyra. She's going to pin Lyra. Becky Lynch comes in real quick, hits a backslide on Bayley, and Bayley can't get out of it. 1, 2, 3. It was fantastic. It was like the craziest out of nowhere roll up backslide victory I've ever seen. I hate backslide victories, and I liked this match or this finish. It was so cool looking.
Just goes to show that these can be done if done right.
It's true. I mean, these three women have worked together so much that like they're so fluid in the ring. Like honestly, every match on this card was fantastic. And I know I'm biased because I love women's wrestling, but like it's getting rave reviews from everywhere online. Like it is.
Except Meltzer.
Meltzer gave 5 stars to the main event.
Shocking. He hates everything WWE
I
nowadays.
mean, it's true, yeah. But yeah, he gave 5 stars to the main event. Like, it's like I said, I really do think that July 12th, July 13th, 2025, best weekend in women's professional wrestling history.
Agreed. Moving on to the next match, we had JC Jane defeating Jordan Grace, and there were way more people in this match than needed to be present.
I mean, the big story here is Blake Monroe finally turned heel. We all saw it coming. It probably here too fast. Typical WWE.
Sorry, I was late on the button.
You're good. No, but typical WWE, like, pulling the trigger way too fast on a storyline that would have been better set up, like, long term. But it is what it is.
The next match, we have Judgment Day defeating, wow, that's a long list of people. Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, Sol Ruka, Zarya, and the
Zarya.
Kabuki Warriors.
The Kabuki Warriors. So this match was good for, I mean, it's a fatal 4-way tag team title.
Yeah.
So it is what it is, but it was pretty good for what it was. And I'd say this is Raquel Rodriguez's probably best match, honestly.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Fatal 4-way tag match.
Yes.
You had 8 people in this ring.
No. So only 2 people are allowed to fight at the same time.
What?
And so if you're on one of the teams that doesn't have someone in, anytime someone comes close to you, you can tag them and then you replace them in the ring.
This is like
You broke,
Vince
Tom.
level of stupid.
It works out. I mean, like every tag match these days, it breaks down eventually, and they all have to come in and do their finishers on each other and everything else, halfway through the match. But other than that, the rules make it make sense when you watch it.
Yeah, so it's 8 people, but it's fatal 4, so you have just 4 teams of 2.
Yeah.
All right, for the next match, we had Tiffany Stratton defeating a 50-year-old woman. Trish Stratus, who's been
You know what
wrestling
though?
since I was a teenager.
She randomly will come back here and there for spot matches.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. I remember when Tiffany Stratton first showed up, and we were doing our old show. Jeremy and Pete hated her. Absolutely hated her. She has gotten, to be fair, she showed up and she was still fairly rough around the edges,
Yeah.
but she's gotten so much better.
She really has.
She is so good right now. She is so good. Like she's put, you can tell she's put in the work, and she has done so good right now to be in the position that she's in.
Yeah. The funny thing is so like those of you who know my wrestling know I hate an Alabama Slam. Like it's one of my least favorite moves in all of wrestling. But Tiffany Stratton actually has a pretty decent one because she sets it up in like a cartwheel, but she like somehow manages to not use her hands in the process, which just baffles me. And she did it twice to Trish. And both times they didn't do the second half. So she like does the cartwheel, and then they get to here, and then she stops, and then flips over and like does the Alabama Slam. Like she doesn't complete the cartwheel all the way through, which like totally threw me off. And it was like, but I usually like your Alabama Slam, and now that looks sloppy as shit, like all other Alabama Slams do. Like, what happened here?
Yeah, I don't know. But I don't know. I still like her a lot. I think, like I said, she's come a long way from when we first were introduced to her in NXT.
Yeah.
But
And I mean, Trish has obviously been in the gym a lot. I know she's been like coaching. I wouldn't be shocked.
I'm pretty sure Trish is the lead female trainer for the gym, for the developmental, for the performance center.
Right. And I wouldn't be surprised if she worked directly with Tiffany a lot. And I think that's part of the reason this match looked that good. For as old as Trish is, this was a really good match for her.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, she looked a lot better than when Lita tried to come back and do a match.
Oh, God, that was awful.
Yeah, that shouldn't have happened.
Yeah. But yeah, I did like the, I mean, I have seen clips from this one, and this one looked pretty good. So
The next match, we had Jade Cargill defeating Naomi with Bianca Belair as the guest referee in a no-hold-barred match.
So I saw, again, highlights and parts of this match. Did it look to you, Pete, that Bianca looked pissed to be the referee in this match?
Yeah, she kind of did.
She looked absolutely miserable.
Yeah, and like when they announced it on Saturday Night Main Event the night before, that Bianca was going to be the special guest referee, it was like, it's a no-holds-barred match. Like, why do you need a special guest referee for a no-holds-barred match? There's nothing to enforce here. And like, she came out and was all like in it, but then she called the match straight down the middle and didn't look happy to be there. Like, she wasn't a factor at all in the whole match.
You know what? Bianca had that look on her face as employees that are asked to come in to work on a Saturday.
Or Sunday, in this case.
Or a Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah, she's already there Saturday, too.
Right?
But the next match, we had Stephanie Vaquer
Yeah.
with a laundry list of opponents in a battle royale, but it ended up eliminating Lash Legend.
Yeah. I mean, I keep saying this match was really good, and this wouldn't be any different. I mean, it's a battle royal. They're never spectacular, but this one, as battle royals go, was pretty good. I mean, I wanted Lash to win in the end, honestly. but that's just because I'm biased towards NXT.
But then the capstone of the evening was Naomi cashing in her Money in the Bank to defeat Io Sky
Io.
and Rhea Ripley in a triple threat match. I guess she needed a pick-me-up after getting her butt kicked by Jade Cargill. Who knows? But
So this was definitely the best match of the night, and Naomi cashing it in was such a surprise. Like, I never even considered it because they've been selling that Naomi's going to cash in on Tiffany for the last month. And it's like they've done such a good job of selling that she's going to cash it in on Tiff that it never even crossed my mind that she could cash it in on Io. Like, I just didn't even think it could happen. And, like, I'm watching this match, and, like, these women are beating the hell out of each other, and, like, there's a ref bump, and they go off into the crowd, and they start fighting in the crowd, and Io jumps from, like, 20 feet up, doing a flying crossbody with just Rhea to catch her. Like, that's insane. Like, jumping 20 feet and only one person is going to catch you, like, you are trying to die.
don't you like
Or-
life?
Or you just had the ultimate trust in Rhea to catch you.
I mean, it is Rhea Ripley. If anybody was going to catch me, I'd want it to be her. So, like, I get that part. But, I don't know. And then, it's one of those things where it's like they threw everything they possibly could at each other, and they get to that spot where they're both just laying dead in the ring. And then all of a sudden Naomi's music hits and she runs out with the briefcase, and it was just like, holy shit, I didn't even think about this. Like, it's very rare the WWE has the ability to surprise me on this level, and it was just like, it blew my mind when she came out, because it was like, this never, like, it didn't even occur to me that it was a possibility. Like, I thought the rules were she could only go for Tiffany Stratton, and there was no ability for her to jump shows. Like, I know in my head that that's not the rule, but, like, the way they sold this, it really felt the other way around.
But moving along to something else that'll blow Pete's mind, a word from our sponsor.
Hey guys, what's up? Before we continue our show, I want to talk to you about our new sponsor, Dubby. You ever feel like you need that extra oomph to power through those late night study sessions, clutch those game wins, or finish that epic video edit? I know I do, and I finally found something that actually works without the jitters or the dreaded crash. Let me introduce you to Dubby. That's right guys, we're partnering with Dubby and we're seriously hyped. Dubby is our new go-to energy drink, and it is a total game changer. What makes it so different is, first off, and this is huge for me, Dubby has no artificial dyes, plus it's all completely sugar-free. So, you don't get that quick energy spike followed by a massive crash. And the taste is absolutely amazing. Dubby comes with a bunch of different flavors, such as Tiger's Blood, Green Apple, Strawberry Pineapple, plus limited time offers that do go quickly. I'm currently obsessed with the Tiger's Blood myself, but they're all really good. Alright, so how do you get your hands on this stuff? Head on over to dubby.gg and use our code GEEKS10 for 10% off your entire order. That's dubby.gg, dubby.gg. Seriously guys, go give it a try. You won't regret it. We love this product, and I'm sure you will too. It's definitely been a game changer for us, and I'm stoked to be sharing it with the rest of you. Now, let's go ahead and get back to our show.
This brings us into Geeks and Greeks news. Because I love pushing this button, Sauce Gardner got paid. Sauce Gardner signed a 4-year deal for $120.4 million for 4 years with the Jets. Now, normally I don't agree with anything the Jets do ever, but this is actually a good call. Way to go, guys.
You know who else got paid?
Who's that?
Devin Booker. Got a 2-year extension for $140.5 million. That's right, he'll be making $70 million a year guaranteed.
Jesus.
Ooh, I love guaranteed money.
Yeah,
It's not
so
even
no,
money.
no, doesn't have to worry about any incentives, nothing like that. He'll be making $70 million a year of guaranteed money when that extension hits. must make NFL players absolutely sick.
I mean, the thing is the more people who get guaranteed money, the more common it's going to become. Like, he really is paving the way for people in the future to get more and more guaranteed money, which is what they should, because, you know, we all do have to face it, that, like, football is incredibly dangerous, and these guys really are putting their lives on their line for our amusement. Their money should be guaranteed. Like, it shouldn't be a question.
Yeah, well, pretty much almost all NBA contracts are guaranteed like that.
Yeah.
The only time it's not technically guaranteed is if there's a player or team option for, like, the last year of the contract.
Yeah.
And that's just if the player or team is going to pick up that full year. But there's no, like, incentives for, like, so many games. Not usually. Sometimes there are if, you know, the player's coming back or has had issues with things previously. But, I mean, for the majority of NBA contracts, they're all fully guaranteed. So that's just kind of standard. We also had Bradley Beal get bought out by the Phoenix Suns as well. And he is expected to give back 13.9, so roughly $14 million of the 110 that he's owed.
Jesus.
So the Phoenix Suns are going to be paying him over $90 million to not play for them. And then he's expected to sign a 2-year, $11 million contract with the Clippers to join them this season. So he's still going to get paid almost $100 million in 2 years.
That's crazy.
I'm feeling Bobby Bonilla vibes going on right now.
Yeah, pretty much. And that's not getting stretched out. I don't know if that's getting stretched out or anything they haven't said, but I think he had 2 years left this year, and then he had a player option for next year, I think is what was left on his contract. So that's over the next 2 years, maybe 3. But yeah. So he's getting paid $90-some million to not play for this team.
Moving along, right now we're in the middle of the NBA Summer League, which is absolutely amazing for Cooper Flagg, who has finished 2 games, and the Mavericks have announced that he is done. They are not going to risk their starter anymore and have allocated him for the regular season after 2 games.
Damn.
Well, I mean, everyone else on the team keeps getting hurt, so it's probably smart to not play him.
Yeah, that's the question. Is it because he's gonna get hurt, or is it because they want to protect him? You know?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
The answer to that is yes.
But, like, is it one of those things where it's like, all right, we don't need you to win, so goodbye? Like, you know, we need you in the regular season. Who cares if we win in this season? Or
Summer League? Yeah, Summer League doesn't mean anything. It's not even preseason because NBA does a small preseason as well. So this is literally just for teams to see rookies and guys trying to make like the end of NBA rosters.
It's like a scouting.
And possibly even like maybe picking up guys for 2-way contracts.
Yeah.
Like that's it. So Summer League in the grand scheme of like an NBA roster literally means nothing, especially for guys like Cooper Flagg.
Yeah.
So
I feel this is an amazing time to point out that Bronny was playing in the Summer League and LeBron was watching him play.
Because Bronny barely was playing in the G League last year. He's trying to make an NBA. He's trying to actually get real NBA minutes. Cooper Flagg's #1 pick. He's not trying to get NBA minutes.
Nah,
he's gonna get NBA minutes.
Fine.
He'll probably be starting day 1. Actually, I can't scratch that. He'll be starting day 1.
Assuming he doesn't get injured.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah.
But that moves us along to the final segment of the podcast, the trivia section, which is not really a segment. It is just dedicated to the main topic of this episode, wrestling.
Hey.
So I just have a list of wrestling trivia questions, and I will ask each of you. Whoever has the most points at the end of the evening wins.
You're going to crush me on this one again, I bet.
I don't know, man. We'll see. It depends what era of wrestling we're talking about.
I tried to get a good sampling of everything, but we'll see how it goes. Adam, who holds the record for the longest reign with the WWE Women's Championship?
Ooh, Fabulous Moolah.
Ooh, very good. At 10,170 days, the Fabulous Moolah holds the record.
Yeah, wouldn't let anybody else win the title.
Absolutely
They had a
not.
complete stranglehold over the division.
She even entered as a different person just to keep them.
Yeah,
Just to,
she's like credited with holding the division back like 50 years or something like that. Like,
yeah, for over a decade.
yeah.
Pete, which female judo Olympic medalist signed with the WWE in 2018?
Female judo Olympic gold medalist signed
Not
with the
gold,
Oh.
just medalist.
2018.
Technically, she got bronze.
Judo. Who does judo? I'm thinking Lola Vice, maybe? Or... I mean, could this be Marina Shafir? I think she does judo. And I know Marina Shafir was in the WWE before she went to AEW. I'm going to go with Marina Shafir.
Final answer?
Final answer.
No, that is not correct. Adam, would you like to steal?
Yeah, you're overthinking this way too hard, dude. It's Ronda Rousey.
It is Ronda
Oh, god
Rousey.
damn it. I forgot about Ronda Rousey.
It's better you do, but yeah, it's Ronda
I'm
Rousey.
sitting here thinking she's still wrestling. That would like 2017's not that long ago. She'd still be in
Yeah.
the business.
I mean, I'm glad she's not.
Yeah, me
but,
too.
Yeah.
Adam, who is the first female wrestler to be inducted into WWE Hall of Fame?
Ooh, the first female wrestler. Is that Mae Young?
It is not. Pete, would you like to steal?
It's not Mae Young. First female wrestler. Jesus.
I guessed Mae Young too, so you're not far off.
Jesus. That makes me feel like it's somebody like way too late. Like it's gonna end up being like Trish Stratus or like Molly Holly. Like
It's Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch is not in the Hall of Fame. I don't know. I'm just gonna shot in the dark Molly Holly because that name rings a bell.
No, it is actually the Fabulous Moolah. Once again,
Fabulous Moolah.
Moolah, yeah.
Like money, moolah.
Moolah.
How did she beat Mae Young?
It's because of that holding the women's championship for 28 years. That's what did it for her.
Yeah.
God.
Pete, who holds the record for the longest reign as the Diva champion?
Divas champion.
I got multiple
Yeah,
choice
gross.
if you want it.
I will take that multiple choice.
Is it AJ Lee, Maurice, Beth Phoenix, or Nikki Bella?
See,
I know who I want it to be.
I feel like it's Nikki Bella. That's who I was leaning for in the beginning. I mean, I can't imagine it being Maurice. I know she had the title at one point, but I can't imagine her being the longest. I could see it being Beth Phoenix, but I don't think she was champion all that much. I don't really remember her as champion. I'm going to go with Nikki Bella. That's my
It
initial.
is at 301 days. It is Nikki Bella.
Wow, not even a year?
Just shy.
That title was trash. Sorry.
It was. It was so trash.
Moving on.
That's what happens when you pick all your wrestlers from the lingerie catalog.
I know, yeah. Like, it took them.
It is interesting to watch, but not for the right reason.
Not really.
Not
It was
for-
terrible to watch.
Yeah, not if you like wrestling.
Yeah. Moving along to men's wrestling. Adam, which belt has John Cena never held? The International Championship, the U.S. Championship, WWE Tag Team Championship, or WWE World Tag Team Championship?
He's the Intercontinental Championship he has never held.
That is correct.
Interesting. I would have put it
You
as the
didn't
World
even
Tag.
hesitate on that one.
No, because I know that they've talked about it a lot with his retirement thing of him winning the Intercontinental because that's the one title he's never actually won.
Realize that
That's-
means The Miz has done something that John Cena has not.
Yes, because John Cena has never won to become a Grand Slam champion because he's never won an Intercontinental
And The
title.
Miz has done it twice.
Yep.
Pete, what former member of the Shield is the only one to hold the Intercontinental Championship? Do you want to know who was on the Shield? Or do
I
you
know
remember?
who's in the Shield.
Okay.
I'm pretty positive it's John Moxley, a.k.a. Dean Ambrose. He's the only one to not hold it or to hold it. Hold on.
To hold it.
To hold it. Yeah, Mox.
Dean Ambrose is correct.
Nice.
Yeah. Like, I just can't see Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns holding the IC title.
I mean, hey, Tom, just to give you a little hint, 2 of the members of the Shield are on my T-shirt.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I can see it. Seth Rollins is married to my favorite wrestler.
I mean,
Now,
that's fair. That's fair.
Adam, which wrestler never officially held the WWE World Tag Team Championship with Shawn Michaels? Was it Marty Jannetty, Diesel, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Triple H, or John Cena?
Jesus Christ.
Ooh, the World Tag Team titles.
Yes, with Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Because apparently Shawn Michaels is a tag team fuckboy.
Clearly.
Yes, he is. I mean, you can even just take tag team off there, too.
Right. And he still is, too. It's kind of nasty. He's like 60-something. I don't know about how
Yeah.
old he is, but still.
I mean, he says he's not anymore and that he found God, but I don't believe it.
yeah.
Anyway, let's see. The real question is, I can't remember what the tag team titles were called back in the early 90s when him and Jannetty were together. Were they the WWE tag team titles, or were they called the WWE World Tag Team titles? Because that's what they're going to classify it as.
I am taking the name through its iterations through time.
Right, but that's the key thing, though. What was it called back in the 90s? Were they just called the WWE Tag Team titles?
Before it was the WWF World Tag Team
Well,
Championship,
you're right.
and then I think before that it was NWA World.
No, NWA was never part of WWE.
Yeah, but it was like something before it was WWF. I can't remember what it was. I'm sorry.
WWF.
Oh yeah, that's
It was
right.
Worldwide Wrestling Federation, then they dropped wide, and it was just the World Wrestling Federation.
Yeah.
You know, I always thought that was because
So-
of the internet, but like it happened like 20 years before the internet existed.
Yeah. I don't know why they dropped Worldwide Wrestling. I don't know why,
Yeah.
but I know they dropped they dropped WWF because of the World Wildlife Foundation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the animal people made.
Yep. Yeah. I'm gonna say Marty Jannetty.
You are correct, and it is hilarious why. Apparently, Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty actually did win this title, but it was done in Fort Wayne, Indiana, where they were not recording, and then they reverted the titles back because nobody had proof that this happened.
Nice. Fort Wayne doesn't count.
Hell yeah.
Sounds
Like,
about right.
Really? That's why it got reverted back to the Hart Dynasty was Hart Foundation was because you didn't have a video of it happening?
I mean, back in the 90s, if it happened at a house show and you didn't have proof of it, it makes sense. If it wasn't recorded as an official match.
There's one sentence that sums it all up, my friend. Pixar, it didn't happen.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
how it goes. Pete, the first Money in the Bank ladder match was in 2005.
Okay.
Who won it? I got multiple choice if you want it.
I'll take the
I
multiple
remember this
choice.
match.
I'm pretty
This match was amazing.
pretty positive I know who won it, but I'll take the multiple choice just to be sure.
Was it CM Punk, Kane, Edge, or Rob Van Dam?
Rob Van Dam. No, it was Edge.
On April 3rd, 2005 for WrestleMania 21. And
Not at all who I thought it was.
Oh, you didn't think it was Edge?
No, I thought it was Jericho.
No, Jericho invented the match, but Edge won the first one.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Pete's on it.
I thought, because I thought Jericho won it because he usually wins one of those first ones like that.
Yeah.
Edge won it against Chris Benoit, Chris Jericho, Christian Kane,
Shelton
and
Benjamin.
Shelton Benjamin. Very good.
Because Benjamin had the amazing thing when he ran up the ladder and clotheslined Jericho off it.
Yeah, that was so good.
Yeah, it was. Dude, Benjamin had so many cool moments like that in those matches when they first started.
Yeah. I tell you what, so the WWE made the mistake of not copyrighting Rated R Superstar, which I think is just hilarious. And so Edge now owns that copyright. And his new shirt in AEW says Rated R Cope. And I detest it. Like,
So dumb.
I hate the shirt so much I don't like Edge anymore. Like, it's so bad. Like, stop calling yourself Cope. Nobody likes it. It's awful.
All right, Adam, who won the very first Royal Rumble match in 1988? Was it?
Oh, Pat Patterson.
Do you want multiple choice first?
Pat Patterson invented it. Yeah, give me multiple choice.
And Edge won
Apparently
the
it's not
first one.
Pat. Edge won the first one.
Was it Pat Patterson, Hulk Hogan, Macho
No.
Man Randy Savage, Jim
No.
Duggan, or the Ultimate Warrior?
No, it's Pat Patterson. I was right the first time.
No, you're not right, actually. But
Nah, I was right the first time.
Pete, would you like to steal?
Man, I, for the life of me, do not know the answer to this, so I am just going to go out and guess that it was the Ultimate Warrior.
No, the first Royal Rumble was won by Jim Duggan when he eliminated the one-man gang.
There you go.
Really?
Yep. 1988, so I feel old now because I saw that match.
I was 3.
I was 1.
I feel so much older now. Pete, in the Royal Rumble, what is the earliest entry spot the winner has?
Do I get multiple choice in this one, or do I just have to?
You have to guess a number between 1 and 30.
Okay.
Your multiple choices 1 through 30.
No, I actually think I know the answer is 2.
No, I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Really?
Adam,
It's number 1.
It is number 1.
1 and
Shawn
2 are the
Michaels
same
came in
thing.
at 1.
Yep.
They're only off by 1. Shawn Michaels.
I was thinking it was Rey Mysterio, because didn't he win it from the 2 slot once?
He did. Michaels won it at number 1 in 96 when he came in on the tightrope.
Ooh,
And
you're very
when he
close.
came down.
95.
95.
Oh, 95. Okay, my bad. But yeah, no, when he did the whole entrance through the, not the tightrope, the zip line.
Yeah.
That was the number 1. I think the number 1. Oh, no, that was WrestleMania. Sorry, not the Rumble. My bad.
You know what's weird? Shawn Michaels entering in on a zip line is cool as shit. Logan Paul entering in on a zip line is just stupid, and I hate it.
It's because it's Logan Paul.
I know, but like it's the same
Yeah.
damn thing.
Yeah.
In the name of being a completionist, Shawn Michaels in 95, Chris Benoit in 2004, Edge in 2021, and Rhea Ripley in 2023 all finished the Royal Rumble entering at the number 1 spot.
Damn.
Oh, wow. I knew. I tried. Benoit did do it. Yeah. Remember Benoit doing it.
Pete, who holds the record for the most Royal Rumble match appearances?
I think that's Kane.
Final answer?
Yes.
20 times between 96 and 2021, Kane.
You know,
That's crazy.
And yes, I am counting Yankum, DDS.
Isaac Yankem.
DDS. Yes, Isaac
That's
Yankem.
great.
He never won one, right? He never.
Nope.
And like for the longest time, he had the record for eliminations. I know that. But everyone used to call the Royal Rumble Kane's WrestleMania. You
Yeah.
know, and it was like, doesn't make any sense. He always loses.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
won the Royal Rumble.
Never won the
He
Royal
had the
Rumble.
most eliminations until I think Reigns beat it.
That doesn't surprise me.
I think Reigns beat it the year that he had to enter it and then either win it or lose the title. That year they had that stipulation.
Yeah.
Where Triple H beat him. If I remember correctly.
Adam, who said, I am not the biggest, I am not the strongest, but I am damn sure the toughest?
Oh, that could be almost anybody.
Sure,
You got any multiple choice?
I do have multiple choice if you want it.
This isn't going to be a legit answer, but Zach Gowen. No.
Was it Dolph Ziggler, Jamie Noble, Daniel Bryan, or Rey Mysterio?
Oof.
I don't think it was Jamie Noble. Although it would be funny if it was Jamie Noble. I could see it being either Rey Mysterio or Daniel Bryan. I'm going to go with Daniel Bryan on this one. As much as I'd love it to be Rey, I don't think it's Rey. I'm going to go with Daniel Bryan.
It is indeed Daniel Bryan.
Yeah. Like, it just sounds like something Daniel Bryan would have said.
Pete, finish the quote. I'm the Miz, and I am blank.
Awesome.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Dang, I had some amazing multiple choice set up too.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's your multiple choice?
Is it awesome, amazing, amazing, or
Amazing.
astounding?
I'm surprised he hasn't come up with that.
Amazing. That is good.
I mean, I could see him saying it, couldn't you?
Yeah, I could. Well, you heard what his thing with Carmelo Hayes was, right?
No.
So I don't remember. They called themselves something, but it's like, and we're awesome.
Yeah. That sounds like something the Miz would come up with.
Right?
Heck, but with
Mellow
the set-
Don't Miz. That was the name of their group, which is a great name for the group. But it was,
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. It's,
But with the final score of 5-5, we have a tie.
oh, hey, look at that.
so is there a sudden, is there an overtime question there, Tom?
We got one if you want it.
Yeah, we can't end in a tie.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. What wrestler went on to... Hold up. Let me find it.
Who's answering this question?
Let's start with Adam.
All right.
Adam, what wrestler went on to become the mayor of Knox County, Tennessee in 2018?
Oh, it's Glenn Jacobs, King.
Yep.
Correct. And then we need to give Pete a chance to not lose. Oh, that's just mean. I can't give that one.
That's going to be my question on the next comeback.
Who has not won the Intercontinental Championship at least 6 times? Is it Chris Jericho, Rob Van Dam, Jeff Hardy, or The Miz?
Man, The Miz definitely has won it 6 times. Jeff Hardy, Rob Van Dam, or who's the fourth
Chris
one?
Jericho.
Chris Jericho. You know, this one's really got me stumped. I'm going to go with Chris Jericho. You know what? I'm going to go with Rob Van Dam because he didn't, like, yes, he was in the WWE a lot, but he also wrestled for, like, a lot of other promotions.
Okay, Chris Jericho holds the record at 9 times.
Mm-hmm.
The Miz is second with 8.
Mm-hmm.
And Rob Van Dam has 6. And Jeff Hardy
Oh.
has not crossed the line yet with 5.
Well, I hope he never does because that guy needs to retire and go to rehab.
I think him and Matt are back in TNA now.
Yes, they are.
So they're not going to.
Yes, but he needs to retire and go to rehab.
I think that because they're signed back with WWE, I think now, and WWE basically has him on loan to TNA to kind of keep him in one spot.
That's awful. Like, his last relapse was when he was signed with the WWE because they thought it would be funny to do a match where he was forced to fight in a bar with Sheamus because he didn't want to drink. Oh, gee, I wonder why that caused a relapse. Like...
Yeah, that was with Vince, though. I feel like Triple H, and also with Matt being there this time, too, will be better. But I also agree, Jeff needs to retire. Matt needs to retire. They both need to retire and just be done.
How many concussions has Matt just wrestled through in the last 5 years alone?
Just in AEW, probably like at least 5.
Right, exactly. Like, he's not making better decisions with his time. He's just not drinking and driving. Like, congratulations.
Yeah, like, I mean, honestly, they really just need to retire and just become like trainers at this point.
Yeah, for sure.
Just work in the performance center, be trainers.
Turn the Hardy compound into a wrestling school. That would be a really cool name for
They
a
had
wrestling
one. It was
school.
Omega. They had their own wrestling school.
Yeah.
I love how Vince McMahon's signature is, hey, you have a real life demon. Let's exploit it.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Yeah.
He ruined so many people because of it.
Yep.
Paul Heyman did the same thing. So, I mean, we can't really...
I mean, it's wrestling promoters in general. They're all kind of assholes.
I mean, yeah, so... But, yeah, I mean, the Hardys had their own wrestling promotion back in the day. I don't know if they... I mean, Matt did. I don't know if they still do it. I don't know if he still does or not. But, like, it was called Omega. I mean, that's where Shannon Moore came from.
Okay. Well, they should start doing that instead of wrestling on their own, because that just leads to bad things.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
We done, Tom?
Yep, that's it for us.
All right. I guess we're going to end in a 6-6 tie. So, congratulations,
I
Pete.
didn't get it.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't get it?
Yeah, I said
okay.
Rob Van Dam. You won 6-5.
That's right. Woo!
Yeah.
All right. All right, guys. We got any final thoughts for this week?
Dude, there was so much wrestling this weekend. We didn't get to talk about any. Or certain ones. So I want to say, like, good career to Goldberg. Like, congratulations going out on your Shield. Have a nice life. Like, go enjoy your children and your grandchildren. And there was also NXT Great American Bash that happened, and I still haven't even watched that. It just surprised me when I was looking through my feeds. I was like, oh shit, I still have another pay-per-view to watch. So go watch some wrestling. Definitely watch that Tony Storm match if you haven't. Definitely watch the Io Sky match if you haven't. Those are absolutely the two best matches of the year, hands down.
And this is why we don't do a wrestling podcast anymore, because we can't keep up.
That's fair.
This weekend is the WNBA All-Star Weekend at Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. Woo woo! I unfortunately will not be able to go because, well, I was going to take my daughter to see this, but she's going to be out of town and won't get to go, which is very unfortunate because she's a huge Caitlin Clark fan.
And Caitlin Clark won't be playing.
Yeah, I wouldn't have had the heart to tell her that part either.
Because she just got hurt.
Yeah, what is it, another calf sprain or something like that?
Calf or hamstring, one of the two.
Yeah.
Yep.
But the WNBA three-point competition, I'm really interested in. I don't know if Caitlin Clark is going to participate in that, or if she's going to sit the whole thing out because of her injury. We'll see. But I'm eager to see how it all shakes out.
All right. And then I have a thing with George Kittle has a new thing where he is opening a Dogtopia in California, and it looks really, really cool. So it's going to be basically a dog sanctuary for abused and non-adopted dogs through the shelters and through stuff like that. That'll have 24-hour veterinary care and stuff like that.
That's awesome.
And so
I just get this image of the security booth having pictures of Mike Vick saying, "Do not allow."
Jesus, Tom.
I'm sorry. I had to go there.
So, hope that it's a real thing. If not, that's a really shitty. That'd be really shitty if it's not a real thing. So I was just kind of reading about it not too long ago. So, hope that it turns out to be real, because that'd be something that'd be really cool to see be legit. So,
yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me with the amount of charity that players do. That sounds like something they would do.
Yeah, but at the same time, we're also seeing also on the other flip side, the same number of AI-generated reports that are also fake, that are almost impossible to tell what's real and what's not anymore.
Yeah.
So, but on that note, all right, that's it for today, folks. Thanks so much for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe so you never miss an episode of the Geeks and Greeks podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and Amazon. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram at Geeks and Greeks. You can also reach us by email at geeksandgreeks365@gmail.com. Until next time, may the coin toss of life ever be in your favor. Later, guys.
See ya.
Peace.